if you look at the differences in birth rates or fertility rates throughout Europe, you'll see that there is no such thing as Europe. I mean, you have now, for demographers, think that, well, nations, and especially developed nations, are diverging rather than converging. This is what fertility rates tell us. So we have two Europes, and there's nothing, and there's no link between the demographic map of Europe and the euro. I mean, individualistic countries with a traditionally high status of women, the UK, Scandinavian countries, France, have something around 2.0, 2.1 children per woman, just like the US. Again, when you look at rates, this is where you can feel true cultural or social anthropological affinities. And all the countries with a traditionally low status of women, and also with authoritarian tradition, by the way, if you look at European history, have very low birth rates. So I'd like to say, to finish this, that I sympathize with the British dilemma entirely. I mean, Britain's position is horrible when you think of it. You see, they're very close and very dependent in terms of trade from a dying continent. I mean, well, continental Europe is an aging continent, committing suicide under German leadership, a very common European thing, in a way. But culturally, Britain belongs to this much wider Anglo-American world. And do you realize that perhaps 10 years from now, you'll have more inhabitants in the Anglo-American world, that is the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, than in continental Europe, so from France to, well, not including the Ukraine and Russia? I mean, Europe is in a very bad shape, and there's a cultural crisis underneath. So in a way, this is what we ought to analyze and to try to understand why no decision can be taken, why nothing happens in the face of massive cultural, social, and economic disaster.